ThinkTank Products Inc. presents the Minion Tank, an efficient, cost-effective water storage servant and a revolutionary alternative to traditional large-volume fluid storage systems. Every industry professional knows that the costs associated with water storage on the job site can add up very quickly. Let's look at how water storage is managed today when using traditional above-ground systems. First, a vast amount of land must be cleared in order to accommodate the huge water tank. Then the crew installs the Geo Tech and polyethylene liners. Next, the tank walls are assembled, the liner is trimmed, and the tank is filled with water. The water is brought up to temperature using vast amounts of fuel. Secondary containment of such a large tank is not possible, increasing on-site risk. Finally, heaters, pumps, and a buffer tank are required. Hoses, trucks, and other equipment can make the site extremely crowded. The smart producer also installs the heatkeeper floating lid system to prevent evaporation and heat loss, to guard against water contamination, and to protect the local wildlife. When the job is completed, the remaining water is pumped out of the tank, and the heater, pump, buffer tank, and heatkeeper lid system are removed. Then the liner is removed and unfortunately taken to the landfill or costly recycling center, and the unit is disassembled. Eventually, the land is reclaimed. All this adds up to considerable expenses, leaving the budget drained. The patented Minion Tank dramatically reduces many of these costs and actually eliminates some of them completely. Imagine being able to replace one large inefficient storage tank with a few space-saving and highly efficient units. The Minion Tank's footprint is 1/4 of the size of a traditional tank, freeing up valuable space for your equipment. They can be rapidly set up anywhere on the job site. Even the edges and corners of a smaller space can be utilized. During site operation, water is easily accessed by gravity feed. No expensive pumping equipment is needed, and no buffer tank is necessary. The main panel is set up using a crane or zoom boom. Other panels are lifted and quickly connected using our efficient pin and link system. All panels are secured this way, resulting in a tall, secure water storage structure. No miserable, difficult liner to place, pull, or trim. No clamps needed to secure the system. All of those time-consuming and labor-intensive procedures are eliminated. The bladder is inflated with a high-volume air blower for inspection. The tank is now ready to be filled with water and to do its job as your minion. A smaller crew and smaller equipment are needed. More savings in your pocket. The Minion Tank includes a reusable fuel bladder that is built to withstand hydrocarbons and temperature extremes. The enclosed bladder means no evaporation and less radiant heat loss. The water is kept clean and the local wildlife is kept safe and sound. Smaller, less expensive heating systems can be used to increase water temperature. If secondary containment is required, a dramatically smaller area is needed. Containment is now possible and efficient, which drastically reduces on-site risk. With the Minion Tank, you completely eliminate the need for a separate lid system while maintaining all the advantages. The sealed bladder keeps the water and heat where it belongs, inside the tank. All parts of the Minion Tank are reusable, so you save on the cost of a disposable liner, you save on the cost of hauling the old liner away, and you help protect the environment by drastically reducing the amount of waste in our landfills. A small crew rapidly disassembles your tanks, easily and efficiently stacking the sections onto the transport truck, and the Minion Tanks are ready for their next deployment. ThinkTank's patented technology will drastically cut your water storage expenses, efficiently free up valuable space for equipment, noticeably reduce your impact on the environment, and keep your money where you want it, with you. Contact ThinkTank Products Inc. today to inquire about your Minion Tanks.